So I wanna make sure we got all our questions answered before we move on to the next things. Do you have any more questions about how we're gonna pull it off, or the rules, or anything?
No, right now. Just keep talking. I like hearing you talk about it all.
Okay.
It's contagious, infectious.
But he needs to kind of move forward.
No one's as articulate as this guy. He's
He's
fluent.
got great ideas.
He's fluent.
Yeah.
I take
Bye,
long
Tom.
break. I'm like, and then
I go,
yeah.
I guess where he's
You're
at times,
good.
like in the conversation, he has to go back.
I do? Shut up.
I want to be sure you have enough help, like, right tight.
There's no such thing as too much help for this.
Yeah, but enough.
And there's no such thing as anybody giving too little as well. I've got some people that are like, dude, I can't make every Monday and Wednesday. Dude, I didn't ask you to make every Monday and Wednesday. It's as much as you are able to bring forward.
The famous dog.
The famous dog. And the hope is that with everybody bringing forth a little bit, if we get enough people, we'll be fine. And now I'll tell you, it's interesting what shops I go into and they don't find anything interesting about our tent at all. None at all.
Serious?
And then others are like, dude, really? Really? Huh?
Do you have flyers?
I have flyers up that are just like that, just our image.
Yeah.
Are you
sign
reporting right now? Like you're reporting, or are you just checking it out? You're not officially.
Unofficial?
For future reports.
No, yeah, I get it. Yeah.
You're checking it out, see if it's legit.
Well, she is gonna do a story with us, right? But that's later. Right now, this is like the pre.
I'm curious. You scoot Ernesto on this. Totally scoot.
Yeah, dude, Ernesto is pissed. He's like, I had you guys.
He wasn't pissed. Ernesto wasn't pissed.
Okay, I exaggerate. He wanted to do the story, but he said you got it first. That's all it was. He said you didn't know. He's not mad. I was kidding.
What's that?
I'm just a jokester.
What I'd like to do is just provide the PDFs for everybody on the page.
Is that on the Facebook
For
page?
this, not yet. Right now, we're still kind of gearing up. As much as you can get that thing out.
A lot of people will end up
I put
covering
it on my
it.
Facebook. I put it on my. We're all sharing it.
It's the main picture of the event, so you can just kind of print it off and give it
I'll do
away
that.
or send people to the links.
So it will be on the Facebook page soon, right?
No, that is our main picture on the event page.
Oh, I just do that right from there.
Yeah,
Okay,
just take it
gotcha.
right from there.
Take it from there and publish it.
Or print it off.
Is the dates of what we're doing on there? The time,
April 1st to May 1st.
Okay.
Foxy Jeff.
Because I'm thinking,
And Fritz.
I could partner Kurt though.
Facebook fame, right?
Yeah, hi. What's your name?
Fritz.
Fritz and Bits. Yeah, you guys combo thing.
I used to work with a Fritz. We had a lot of fun with that.
However, there are some acts that want to be involved that don't qualify under the rules. Lots of rules. There's pages and pages of rules. But some of them, for instance, is you have to be 16 or older, and then 18 or older unaccompanied. So as a result of that, some bands, like there's the McConnell Family Band that's very talented, but they're ineligible to actually compete in the event. And
Really sound like weird.
so we're having a pep rally the afternoon before we actually start the class. So from about noon to 8, there's going to be like a catch-all of all these musicians that aren't legal in the event, but we want them involved. So, okay. So here's a couple other things I have not yet posted on the Facebook page about things. I have been literally a little bit losing sleep over the whole it's difficult for rappers to perform in this event thing. That bothers me.
Yeah.
Like
MC, Esquire, they all.
I like to think that on a few of my songs I'd drop mad flows, but it just bothers me in a way, because it feels the rules don't allow for pre-recorded audio, where there's a whole subsets and genres of music that almost require that for live performance. And so it's like it's not necessarily what's that?
Yeah, okay.
It's DJs, drum machines, you know. So it's like these people who have built their talent around a backdrop now are like, they can't. So here's my idea.
Okay.
This is what I'd like. I'm going to be posting on probably tomorrow. Is I want to somehow facilitate so rappers can be more involved. That being, if you're a band in this event, you're Dylan Starmer, you're Blues on the Rocks, you're any band, do you want a rapper on a song or two? Just throw them a verse. Sign up. And then rappers, here are the bands you can talk to about being. In addition, are you a musician who's willing to throw together an act in the month prior to the event with a local hip hop or rapper, so that they have something to kind of reach out to them and be like, no, I'm interested in doing that.
Yeah.
Find a list of musicians with different musical abilities that are willing to do that. Hook them up with these rappers and MCs, just so it's not like, nope, sorry, dude. And you know, I up till now, I have had the kind of like, you got to find a band attitude, but I'm beginning to feel like in our position as a arranging, we can help them find a band.
That's cool.
So
I like it.
keep that in mind, you know, of kind of branching out. And my fondest wish when it comes to the acts about the event is that several acts that weren't going to happen happened because of the event. Like, that's my favorite thing, is seeing like people who wouldn't have met unless.
Right.
You know, so.
Are you getting bands to sign up at 2 and 3 and 4 o'clock in the morning?
No, in fact, personally, I don't actually want bands in the middle of the night.
Can you hear everything?
I would rather have trios, jazz musicians, solo artists. I don't want a bunch of loud reggae music at 4 o'clock in the morning. I don't really feel like that. You know, the neighbor right over there is a neighborhood, and technically we're good because we're like in a different zone, but that's a lot of money in that neighborhood over there.
Yeah, it is.
And if they get really upset,
States Drive?
From here.
No.
I don't want to even risk it. If they hear at 4 o'clock in the morning,
Shuts it down.
It's like a
we don't want that, you know. So
Okay.
so I'm actually encouraging people as we get closer. I'm going to encourage people and start seeking out, for instance, the front persons or the songwriters in groups to be like, can you come back at 4 in the morning on such and such day, play 2 hours? I know as a solo performer, when I perform solo, for me, performing at 4 a.m. is awesome. When are you ever going to get stage opportunity? And people like, guaranteed, you're gonna have an audience. We have to have an audience.
And he's doing a 12-hour, and I'm doing a 10-hour non-stop.
You're gonna do a 10.
I'm gonna do a 10. We're going for a
By
record.
yourself.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna eat or drink.
No, I was just gonna say.
I'm gonna be all dried up.
Yep. Yeah, no, I'm doing.
That's my
I'm
question.
doing 12 hours for a lot of
Coconut
reasons.
oil only.
Now, if you're doing a
Keep my
12-hour
voice lubricated.
individual, or any other, are you allowed to have him come up,
He will. I won't.
play for one song together?
Yeah, he's gonna
You
do that.
get to take off and go
No.
use the restroom.
No, because the
And then
set
you come back,
is me.
And then you come back.
If it
and
was
Do
a
we know the
band, if
record
it
on
was a
that?
band-
Individuals?
How are you gonna go for
Hold on, I just got
Ooh,
4
new
questions
record.
in a row.
New record.
Hold on.
He's onto a new record.
There, as far as individual artists, the record is
you don't want the
insane.
BBC?
There's a hand drummer in India that I don't know what he did, but he went something like 30, 40 days. I don't understand
Okay,
how,
never mind.
and I've tried to find out how does this count. You know what I mean? But he literally went like that long, and I have seen musicians fall asleep and keep playing. I've seen that
I fell
happen.
asleep recently.
So, and I myself have woke up to still hitting that high E string. You know,
I've done that. Fallen asleep while I was
so
playing.
it can happen.
Standing up.
But this guy is a hand drummer. He hit a trance and he just kept going. He has a few different records involved in like marathon musicianship. So his solo concert is longer than we could pull off. at this point for a multi-artist concert. And I do not know what he was allowed to do to pull that off.
I was gonna suggest, I don't know if you back to your about including hip hop artists and people like that.
Yep.
Have you
I usually carry Fireball
open
whiskey.
jam night at the Bear on Tuesday night?
Yes.
That might be a good place to like find people who are musicians but don't
Yeah.
have any solid groups
Yeah.
and want to just
Yeah.
come together.
In fact, today I was at Butte College at lunch, and I performed in their open mic.
Oh yeah.
And gave an announcement to the lunch campus. And Jeff Pershing does like open mic, and I was like, hey, I showed up and I was like, can non-college students perform? And he was like, we have not crossed that bridge yet. And I was like, well, I'd like to talk about the Guinness attempt for a second. And he's like, oh yeah. And I was like, and then I'd like to back it up with a song. And he was like, oh yeah. I was like, and I didn't bring a guitar. And he was like, here. So thank you, Jeff Pershing, for that.
I love
Jeff Pershing.
Yeah, he was great. Hi. How you doing?
I'm doing great. How are
Good,
you?
great.
Excellent.
As soon as you said in the post that you worked at Regis, I was like, that's the hair. Like,
It's the hair.
Dude,
It might be different
That was
next
you?
time.
every Regis employee I've ever known did not pull punches when it came to their hair.
Oh.
Like, they do beautiful color
That's where mine
things,
always
all of the
went,
above.
Regis.
Yeah, it just fit for me. I was like, of course she works at Regis. That's great.
2 decades doing hair.
There you go. Nice.
No. I was in booth ran at another place, but
Can I ask, as a stylist, do you consider your own hair like advertisement?
Absolutely.
Of course.
Yeah.
Way better than a business card.
Yeah.
At all times because it gets people talking.
Yeah.
Do you
Like
do
right
your
now.
own hair?
I can. I
say.
usually come up with the concept. I'll mix
Wait,
my
you
own
guys don't know
color.
each other?
No.
You should know each other.
They're both very supportive of a
Yeah.
lot of things. Like,
Yeah.
she's at every music
Yeah.
thing.
Ever.
And you're like, you've been at all of our
Yeah.
stuff.
I'm in a lot of music stuff.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah. You
So,
guys should know each other.
actually, speaking of, did you bring a notebook, buddy? I left mine at home. I
This is
forgot
my
it.
notebook here.
What I'm trying to get is email addresses from people who I don't have email addresses from
Do you
yet.
want some paper?
Yeah, actually, I appreciate
Here.
that. And a pen.
You wanna-
Oh, how funny. We both have those kind of notebooks.
And then, would you start by giving me your email address? Is that all right? Thank you.
Cheers to the ER. She's here from the
I might
ER.
accidentally keep sending you volunteer information. Is that all right?
Semi-official.
Yeah.
Take a picture. Is my hair okay?
I'm just adoring the words.
That's how I ask if she wants to be a volunteer.
Oh, don't say that. No one's a nobody.
Sounds good. Okay. So, what other things did I want to get to specifically tonight? We're getting names right now, but let's go ahead and actually go around the table for a minute while I think to each person and see what they think they can help with.
Who wants to start?
Desiree wants to start.
Desiree's ready?
I will start.
Okay. Hey guys. I'm gonna bring a gavel next week. I forgot my talking stick this week.
He's all in my face
Oh,
with this
you got
camera.
it, dude.
This is the talking stick right here.
Okay.
He had it
I'm not
Monday.
too
No, he had
close.
it
I'm not
before.
too close, right?
Silence.
What?
This is where everybody gets a chance, one at a time, to talk about their skills, what they feel like they can bring to the
Okay.
project. So let's start with Desiree.
Okay, so I am really good at public, like anything, and event planning. That's my forte. I've done a lot of festivals and music events in San Francisco, and worked on crews there, and done everything from making flyers. I've done graphic design work. I've done
So like a promotion.
yeah, and setup and
Event coordinator.
Yeah.
Freaking awesome.
That's
what we
really
need.
what I am. I've done it for free for so many things, and I've gotten paid some, but it's really my thing. So, and I love live music, so I support everything to do with it.
We need 100 Desirees, and it will be just fine.
Actually, no. I'm actually. My mom tells me that I'm like the equivalent of 10 people, so you really only need 10 of me, and then.
All right, sounds good. I like that.
And I live 4 minutes, a 4-minute drive from here, so I'm really like.
Wait, you live 4 minutes from here as well.
I could walk here if I had to. I walked home from here.
Why do they both meet?
On Halloween.
You're like, I have had to.
Because you had to.
Oh, I live down
I just I needed to go and my friends
Mulberry,
wanted to
like
stay.
Locust Street, so that way. I live on a different direction.
All right, Jamie, you ready?
Sure.
All right, everybody, this is Jamie.
Hi.
Jamie.
I just came because I want to see like what you guys are meeting about and whatnot. But I am willing to. I frequent this bar all the time anyway. So yeah. So I guess I came just to volunteer my time, and if you need me, a witness or a warm body or whatever.
Jamie's a business owner. She owns a beautiful little boutique downtown.
Called Mossy Oak.
No.
No, called
sale.
Yard Sale.
Oh, I love that.
You know,
We will not, I don't think, be open though during the month that you are
yeah, I saw
planning
something.
this. Yeah.
Okay.
So
okay.
our lease is up, and I think David Singletary is moving in there for. He's trying to anyway.
Are you going to
get
keep
us out
going in
quick.
another location?
I think I might do a booth at 8th and Main.
Yeah, that's
like just
great.
me, but my partner's moving back home. So.
Okay.
Are you doing something with home ec also?
Home ec is gone. They moved out and are done.
They're like, I thought
No, somebody moved in. It's a whole different story. It's called Project K.
I thought you were taking over it or something.
No.
Okay.
Anyway, I'm here for whatever you need. So.
Yeah, you're good at organizing. And I've known you like, what, 10 years now?
And I'm personable, like talking to people and
Yeah.
you know whatnot. So.
You
Yeah, I
really?
think we first got to be friends when both of us first came to town, actually,
Cool.
back in the day. Worked at the same stupid bar.
What bar?
The Grad. It's not a stupid bar.
I love the grad.
It's not a stupid bar. It's just like working at a
guys
bar
work
that is
food
also
service, though,
it's
right?
also a bar that is also high school again.
Wait,
Like,
who was
it's-
the other person that worked at the grad with you? I met someone else. It was not her.
I worked there off and on for 6 years.
Someone you introduced me to.
under the sun.
I did, and they make you start over every time. So 3 times I went from dish guy to
really?
bartender
Oh, really?
at the Grad. I was like the most overqualified asshole there. Okay, so moving on.
I'm Bits.
Hi, Bits.
Hi. I'm Bits.
What happened to
And-
Tom?
Oh, he had to leave. Yeah, he had something else. But I'm just here to brainstorm and get ideas and see what's your plan, more or less, and just to see how I can help out. I think it's a great event. I'm really excited.
Yeah.
It's a Chico thing.
Yeah, it is.
It's a Chico thing.
All right, Fritz, you're next, buddy.
Okay.
Well, actually, I was thinking about writing an article now and putting it on my blog. Or I could go and